This is 18 minutes of useless Geometry Dash information. We have not watched a GD Cologne video in a while. I'm excited. I'm excited to fill my head with useless information that I will forget about promptly after the video ends.
Hi, this is not an original video idea, but it's one that I like a lot. So no intro, here's some useless information about Geometry Dash. The ID for the daily level is actually -1, and the weeklies is -2. This means that when you want to download the daily level, the game is actually downloading level -1. When rating a level for the first time, this pop-up appears letting you know that easy levels are 1 to 2 stars, hard levels are 3 to 5, insane levels are 7 to 9, and
I actually had no idea about this because I don't really care about stars as a function in the game. I just play levels.
yeah, it's totally
So actually, we're like 30 seconds in, and I've already been educated. Wait, oh wait, I'm zoomed in a bit. Hold on, let me fix this so I can like the video.
outdated. Although you can't see it in-game, the challenge actually has a difficulty of hard. Beating it grants you 3 stars and 100 orbs. The spiders on the
This is just incorrect though. Oh. Then you should go to this video and comment and yell at Cologne.
main menu will always be the same as the one you currently use. Each grid space in the editor is equal to 30 units. The big arrows in the Edit tab move objects over by 2, and the small ones move it by 0.5. The supporter icon was originally granted by rating Geometry Dash in the Google Play or App Store. This led to the game being temporarily taken down on Google Play since it goes against their terms of service. That's why the icon is now given to you for free by Scratch. Once you have 100 of a shard, it's impossible to get more since they'll be automatically converted to 100 mana orbs. The amount of diamonds rewarded by a level is
Dude, this is all stuff that I've like, what?
whatever the star count is plus 2. The formula for
I'm gonna be honest, if it has to do anything with stuff that's in the menu that's not under like the RobTop main levels or like under like level searches, I'm gonna be completely confused and disoriented and scared and probably throw up a bit.
how mana orbs are rewarded is surprisingly complicated. Basically, 80% of a level's orbs are obtained by making progress in it, and the last 20% is given when you beat the level.
Wow, that's
to
cool.
calculate the amount of orbs you'll have at a certain percentage, the formula is total orbs times 0.8 times percentage divided by 100, rounded down to the nearest whole number. In order to buy every
I'm doing
shop
all
item,
that.
you need 471,500 mana orbs. That's the equivalent of beating
I keep forgetting there's a shop in the game. I don't think I've opened this menu once.
943 demon levels. The first time you enter
Do y'all use the shop?
the codebreaker vault code, the solution is permanently stored in your save file. The numbers will change every time you type the code, but the actual answer
There's more
always
shops
stays
now?
the same. As you scroll through the main levels, the game cycles through 9 different background
It's like online, how there was eBay, but now there's eBay, Amazon, Etsy. That's it.
colors. These colors aren't stored as hex codes, but rather as icon colors. For example, the ID for the red background is 9, which tells the game
There's
to set it
4?
to this icon color. Many of the editor's selectable fonts are actually direct references to other things. Font 3 is the Star Wars font, Font 10 is Minecraft, Font 11 is Mario, and Font 12 is Pokemon. When you see an unregistered player with a green username, their name is actually colored blue, not green. It only looks this way because mixing blue and yellow makes green. Every daily level has its own ID to determine which daily it was. The first daily level is 1, the second was 2, and so on. Meanwhile, the first weekly level was 100,001,
Does anyone else's brain hurt? We're 2.5 minutes in, my brain hurts.
then 100,002. This means that after 100,000 daily levels, we'll start overflowing into weeklies
Like, I feel like I need to be taking notes right now. This is so much.
unless RobTop does something. This will happen in the year 2290.
This how you learn, Tej? I don't wanna.
In older versions of Geometry Dash, tapping an icon on the main menu didn't do anything. This is why nobody played the game back then. The color channels past
I've watched this vid like at least 4 times. Dang, this video must be really good.
999 are secretly reserved for other things. 1000 is the background,
I just wonder where he gathered all this info from. I think that he just made it up.
1001 is the ground, 1002 is the ground line, and so on. The funniest one is 1010, which is just black. It's actually used by saw blades, as seen here. Despite the fact that Geometry Dash is a 2D game, RobTop officially calls the icon the cube at the very end of Knockem. When downloading a level, the GD servers don't actually tell you what song it uses or what the name of the creator is. Instead, this information is saved when you search for the level. However, since the daily level doesn't require searching, this will sometimes lead to the song appearing as unknown at first. Geometry Dash has been released for almost 9 years now, and update 2.11
Actually, it came out in 2015, and I'm pretty sure that it's 2026 right now. So that's a little. Oh, this video came out 4 years ago.
alone has taken up over half of its entire lifespan. Funny enough, the exact halfway point for this was February 11th, which is 211. RobTop draws all the game's textures and icons with vectors, which uses equations instead of pixels. This means that he has infinite quality versions of all the game's art, meanwhile we're stuck with ew. Every level secretly saves the amount of time you spent inside the
This video is pretty good to just have in the background while you're doing stuff. Yes, I'm well aware of the YouTube meta of people just like someone flapping their jaw and they don't even really want to take the information in. They just like the sound of that people's voice makes. And I know like that's something that people have said when we reacted to other GD Colon videos. Like I have people in chat who are just like, I love the sound of his voice. I love the sound of his voice. Gosh, GD Cologne just has such a lovely voice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, you're crazy.
The editor. There's no way to see it in-game, but it can be viewed pretty easily with mods or external tools. My guess is that this timer is used to prevent rush levels from appearing in the magic
That's
tab.
crazy.
Along with your jump count, the game also secretly tracks the number of times you clicked on your best attempt. Again, you need mods to be able to see it, and I'll show the ones I'm using in this video on screen. Did you know that your password is stored in your save file in plain text? Yeah, it's kind of unsafe. This also means that when you change your password, everything will stop working since the password stored on your save file is now outdated.
It's not a comparison thing. It's not a question of what content creator has a better voice. It's just it's an observable phenomenon that people like having people's voices just kind of yabber on about stuff. I think that's, you know, like you're probably playing a Geometry Dash level right now and you're like, oh, TJ is talking very impassioned about something. Of what? I'm not really sure because I'm not focused on the words that are coming out. But man, I love the flavor text of the words coming out.
The refresh login button simply updates
like
what
background
password is
music.
stored. Oh, also, every chest you've ever opened is also stored in your save file as well. No idea why, but it's there. If you're on Windows, your save data is stored in appdata/local/geometry dash. Game Manager stores pretty much everything except for your created levels, which is stored in local levels instead. The ones with 2 in the name are just backups in case something goes horribly wrong. If you don't like the account system, you can back up your data by making copies of these files. If you're having trouble with the account system, try deleting some saved or created levels. Saving will fail once your save file is bigger than about 32 megabytes. Although the wave was added in Update 1.9, you couldn't customize it until 2.0. People were very surprised to see that the icon kit actually called it the Dart, but it was changed to Wave a month later.
I do know about this one.
Update 2.01 also made a bit of a funny change to the Vault. The Vault Keeper used to say "damn it" after one of his lines, but after the update it was changed to "never mind." In the game files, the
more like Nettermind.
UFO is actually known as the Bird. Similarly, the ball is called the Player Ball, and the 2.2 game mode is called the Swing.
I'm a player ball. Hey!
This is the formula that determines the font size for long comments. I only know this because we reverse engineered it for that comment generator site I made. Although it's impossible to do in-game, you can actually send a message to yourself and even block yourself. Blocking will prevent you from viewing your own profile, but it'll be fixed when you relaunch the game. There's an unused sound effect in the game files called Counter003, which sounds like this. RobTop's old game Boomlings has a similar sound called Counter001, which can be heard in the game. Speaking of Boomlings, a lot of Geometry Dash's textures are actually taken from it. This includes the coin, crown, skull, and more. Before Geometry Dash, RobTop teamed up with a few other people to form Rune Digital Games and develop a mobile game called Forlorn. The game was never released, and Rob said he can't share it, but we do know that the 2.2 platformer textures were taken from it, as well as one of the fire animations and even some of Rob's random songs on Newgrounds.
Does Cologne wear cologne? No, but I hear that Cologne wears colon.
If you look at the resources folder for the game, you'll see the letters GJ pop up quite a bit. This stands for
Yo, that's like one letter away from my name.
Geometry Jump, which was the original name for the game. It's still used all over the game's code, even to
Dude, can you imagine if Geometry Dash was called Geometry Jump instead? Talk about a different name than the one that we're used to in the present reality that we're living in. Am I right or am I wrong?
This day. You'll also notice a lot of CC, which stands for Cocos, the game's engine. Out of 4,000 featured levels, 64% of them put their invisible objects on Group 1, 5% put them on Group 999, and 1% put them on Group 2. I made a short on this which goes into more detail. Also out of those 4,000 levels, the largest one was Press Start V, which has 400,000 objects and an uncompressed size of 40 megabytes. Some runner-ups are
The way you said that was so uncanny and unnerving. I feel like I'm a pretty nonchalant, understated individual, no? I don't know what you're talking about.
Storming Summit, which is also 40 megabytes, White Space, which is 26, and Ancestral Calamity, which is 21. Using this data,
Ancestral Calamity? Huh. What? Did they have a conversation with my grandpa at Thanksgiving dinner?
we can also find out that the average file size
Wait, that was kind of funny.
of a single object is 69.69 bytes. Nice. When Update 1.9 was released, several official levels had their difficulties changed. Back on Track was originally normal, Polargeist was hard, Dryode and Base After Base were harder, and Can't Let Go Through Cycles were all insane. Although Stereo Madness's difficulty didn't change in 1.9, it still got a pretty significant nerf. The last coin was originally a lot harder to obtain, but a bunch of its spikes were removed in
We know about this from the frickin' GD colon coins video that we watched.
the update. Along with demon levels and the leaderboard, Update 1.3 also added stars to the game. Before that, you would just kind of play levels for fun? I don't know.
The difficulty inflation is crazy. Yeah, why are they always blowing up these frickin' levels like big balloons? Big old balloons full of air. Making them inflate, making it so that they can float around and we can jump around on them. Geometry jump?
The sound for collecting a diamond is actually just a level complete noise, but pitched up. Here's every single level with an ID that's less than 1,000. Why? I don't know, why not? There's 3 featured levels named JF, and they're all rated 5 stars. If you're a creator,
Jared Kawaii? I don't know why this name jumped out at me, but it did make me think that maybe instead of TeejVeen, I should be Teej Kawaii. Or maybe just Kawaii Kawaii. Or maybe just Kawaii. Desine. Yeah?
well, let's keep it going. The song Nepal Monastery from Half-Life uses the same sample
is that
RobTop
him?
used for the music in the Chamber of Time.
Have y'all played Half-Life? It's kind of good. Sorry, controversial. This is probably my most controversial gaming take. I think that Half-Life is pretty good.
The paste color button can actually recolor any object in the game. This is also
Oh, 2 chatters made the same full life joke. Sorry. Now you two have to fight to the death.
doable with the pulse trigger, but this method is way
I don't make the
easier.
rules.
If you want to run a bunch of triggers in quick succession, just assemble them in a straight line and then rotate them.
You
I
weren't
only
necessarily
upload one
first. It
video
could have been
every month or
latency.
two, and they're usually pretty interesting. So if you like what you're seeing so far and want to see more of it every now and then, it would be pretty cool if you subscribed, or at least liked the video.
Of course I'll subscribe and like to you. Oh, I'm already subscribed. Of course I'll like the... Oh, already liked. Help me out, chat.
I'll give you until my account saves to make up your mind.
I openly admit that my upload schedule is hot garbage. Colon reveal at 1 million subscribers. Guys, we're gonna get a colon reveal in just I can't do math. 72K? 82K. And that's why I'm a streamer and not a mathematician. No, he hasn't revealed his colon. He's going to, but 75% of you watching are not subscribed. Also subscribe to me too. Don't be nitpicky.
The default position for the orange teleport portal is exactly 100 units above the blue one, which is equal to 3.33
I'm not gonna lie, I predicted this one. I think that I could have pulled this out of thin air.
grid spaces. If you put both teleport portals
He already did. GD already revealed GD's colon.
directly on top of each other, the position will reset when you reload the level. Believe it or not, this isn't a bug because there's a line of code that's
Yeah, I feel like it's right
specifically
there.
meant to do this. My guess
Not the colon. I'm still talking about, and the chatter is also talking about this portal thing. We're not talking about it's easy to see the colon.
is that RobTop only thought this would be possible when he first placed the portal down. The level Knock Him from Sub-Zero is actually completely beatable in 2.1. Some parts are a little broken though. RobTop's full name is Robert Nicholas Christian Topala. He's 35 years old and currently lives on a
No, it's not. RobTop's full name is Justin Bieber. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. He told me.
private farm with his dogs, horses, and one hell of a gym. We also know that he has a ton of SteelSeries products, an oxygen tank it looks like, and a really sexy lamp. Here's a stitched together photo of his desktop from one of his live streams, which contains dislikebot.txt and a meme he posted in the daily chat once. His background is an art piece called Arctic Spirit, and it was drawn by Loxar Triple in 2019. Oh, and his IP address is 104.26. In 1.9, the XL length was called extra long, and it couldn't be searched for.
Don't leak RobTop's IP. Wait, leak? IP? There's a joke there. IP leak. Don't you always leak when you pee?
The game's difficulty faces directly resemble the emoticons used on Newgrounds. This is a subtle reference to the fact that every good game originates from Newgrounds. The icon for beating Theory 2 with 3 coins actually resembles a Boo from the Mario franchise. The colors for my icon were directly inspired by RobTop's Update 2.0 example video, where I saw him using gray on the icon and I thought it looked really cool. The orange is just because I like orange. Speaking of the 2.0 examples video, there's some random code visible at the very end. No idea what that's all about. I really want to open these last 4 chests in the
Wait, does anyone know what GD is programmed in?
treasure room, but
Sorry, this is a super nerdy question.
literally can't. I hate it. In Geometry Dash World, the shop contains a TV where you can watch an
Like, is it Lua or something?
ad to get 100 orbs.
Cocos. Oh, wait, didn't they say that earlier? What is Cocos? Like, is it a framework or like, what is it?
This random Google result says that unskippable ads make about 16 cents, so if that's true, that means that $1 is equal to about 625 mana orbs. According to the How to Play menu, using a jump ring is called a ring jump.
Yeah, I remember him mentioning Cocos earlier. Is it C++?
We should totally call it this, it sounds kinda cool. To unlock the social media chest on the menu, you have to be tapped.
Wait, so I did learn, I did retain some of this useless information, not enough to remember it, but enough to recognize that I had heard it.
Off the game for at least 4 seconds. Anything less won't do anything.
Do you guys want me to learn how to use Cocos 2D and make a game in it? Let me know.
If
Could
you
be a
enable
stream.
the only allow featured levels parental control, the map pack button disappears instead of the search button. As funny as
For those of you who don't know, I was a professional software engineer for 4 years. I also minored in computer science in college. I know ball. Not Geometry Dash ball, but enough to get around.
this would be to leave on, it also removes the view levels button from profiles. If you enable the disable comments parental control, the game crashes the moment you click the comment tab. Mind you, this still means
Maim a game where the antagonist is TeejPenis. I would never maim a game. I think that games are good. Maiming a game would be very violent.
that it's doing its job. If you're wondering why this happens, it's because the game is trying to hide all the comment buttons before
I heard Cocos isn't great for games, I think. Fine, I'll make it in Unity. Or what's the one everyone uses? Godot? Dude, if I had to guess right now, I know that some of you nerds here, you mess around in Godot. Am I right? Type 1 if you've ever messed around in Godot. I know you.
they're actually created.
I know you.
The default background and ground color in the editor is exactly the
just
same
lie.
as the starting colors in base after base, right down to the hex code.
Unity's
the voice
better.
at the start of Blast
I didn't ask if you wanted pizza right now, but yeah, 3's acceptable.
processing is saying, get ready for a lot of fun and excitement.
People do love Unity. Unity is C# based, no?
It seems to come from whatever this video is.
Get ready for a lot of fun and excitement.
How did they get this? This is a home video I had from when I was 5 years old. Why did someone posted this on YouTube in 2007? It has thousands of views. Why did they take this from my house?
When a creator adds a hidden dev path to the level to make it easier to verify, this is known as a secret way. It's probably the stupidest term in the Geometry Dash community. Like, seriously, why do we call it this? Who came up with this?
Because if you go a certain way that is not intended, oh wait, it should be called, what if instead, here, I'll come up with a snappier name for secret way. What if instead of calling it secret way, we called it, this was not the way that you were supposed to go in the level, but you happened to find it by accident, and now this is the way that you're currently going. I feel like that rolls off the tongue a bit better.
To give the illusion of curvy ground, a lot of creators will just stick a single block under the player and then move it up and down.
If you are a company executive, you should hire me as your marketing team lead because I'm good at coming up with snappy titles like that.
The levels with IDs of 420-666 and 666-420 both use Clutterfunk as their song. I found this out when I was very, very young. While almost all custom songs are downloaded from Newgrounds, there's a bunch that are downloaded from RobTop servers instead. These include At the Speed of Light, Future Funk, and every Acid Notation song. This was done because the songs were taken off Newgrounds either temporarily or permanently. I'll never be able to unsee the fact that triggers are really inconsistent with if their text is gold or white. For example, the move trigger is white, but the alpha trigger is gold. All of the songs
What?
used in Meltdown and World are in the game files for the Steam version of GD and can even be used. Since songs are stored as numerical IDs, it's very possible that every level currently using these songs will have their songs shifted over by 1 or 2 when 2.2 releases. You may have known that if you crash at the start of Stereo Madness
But 2.2 is already. Oh, this video's 4 years old.
or Polargeist, you'll see a hard-coded tutorial message. In fact, it's so hard-coded that if you edit your save file to change a level's ID to 1, you'll see the message there too. In the mobile versions of Geometry Dash, typing a swear word in a level name will automatically censor it with a hyphen.
Feces isn't a swear word. That's like a perfectly fine word that I use at least a dozen times every day.
This is the only way to type a hyphen without hacks, and
Wait, that's sus. Never mind, I don't use
it will
that.
actually prevent the level from being uploaded because RobTop recently removed the ability to upload levels with illegal names, which just makes Serious even more special. Personally, I think we should be able to
That's my lunch. Are you a dung beetle?
use more characters in the level names, but whatever. By the way, the swear filter is also hilarious. There's a total of 246 banned words, including arse, feces, lesbian, queer, and even rectum, which is basically my name. Oh, and if you try to use numbers to bypass the swear filter, RobTop thought of that too. In fact, if you try and type 8234575, that will also
Who would win in a fight, GD colon or GD rectum?
get blocked because the swear filter will think it's saying breast.
Personally, I think that GD rectum would win, and then after the fight, we'd be like, man, he really wrecked him, huh? Thank you. Chat, you can stop spamming W's.
The transition triggers in the editor look really cool, and creators should really use them more. Same thing goes for the icon trail. The Master Detective coin appears after scrolling past exactly 55 levels on the main menu. This means that the more levels that get added to the game, the less times you'll have to loop through all of them. There's a couple codes in the Vault of Secrets that give a special response but don't unlock anything. Those codes are RobTop, Kappa, Unicorn, BatTop, and RubRubPowa123. That last one was added to poke fun at people who data mine the game in order to find new vault codes. There's an unused set of textures in the game for what appears to be BPM being enabled and disabled. Maybe you would have been able to sync up guidelines to the song's BPM? Who knows? When a moderator sends a level, they can click the requested difficulty to pick if they think the level should be featured or not. But much like every other button in the game, you can also hold it down.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Icons are split into 4 different layers: the glow, the secondary layer, the primary layer, and a layer that's always white.
That looked so intimate. I feel like I just want to see the icon complete. I feel like I'm not supposed to. I feel like I just saw the icon naked.
If you try recoloring the layer that's always white, you get some pretty hilarious / creepy results. For some reason, RobTop uploaded the 1.7 sneak peek twice, and their view count is
Yeah, like we
pretty
just
balanced
watched him
as
get
well.
dressed.
If you select the pickup counter object, then use it as a filter in the delete tab, you'll see an unused counter trigger texture instead. Speaking of
Nudity is natural, Teej? That sounds like something someone sus would say to get away with sus nefarious things.
the delete tab's filter, if you enable
What? It's natural.
select filter from the editor's pause
Okay,
menu, then you'll only be
guy.
able to select that object. For some reason, a lot of people don't know about this, and it's a total lifesaver. Tell you what, let's just run through the other editor buttons as well. Align X and Align Y evenly distribute objects across that axis, which is useful for centering things. Create Base, Outline, and Edges all help decorate fancy tiles like the crystal for you. And Build Helper takes whatever you have selected and moves all the trigger groups to unused ones. All of the colored text in Geometry Dash is stored with special color tags. There's 9 different
I knew
colors,
it.
and there's not really a consistent pattern in the way RobTop
I knew
uses
it.
them. You can use these tags for yourself in level descriptions, but only when this comment mode is enabled. And make sure to close the color tags correctly, or the game will crash. Probably shouldn't have revealed that. There's also a few other tags in the game which are exclusively for the game's text boxes.
That's gotta be patched at this
The
point.
D tag pauses the text for a specified amount of time,
Catherine! Toby Fox! Undertale. You know?
and the I tag instantly reveals the rest of the message. All 3 of the shop's songs are royalty-free. I tag instantly reveals the rest of the
Sorry. Okay, I thought this said something else. My bad.
message. All 3 of the shop's songs are royalty-free compositions by the one and only Kevin MacLeod. The main shop is called Bossa Bossa.
Oh, that's like a classic
Scratch's shop
YouTube
uses
royalty-free
Sneaky
music
Snitch,
guy.
And the community shop uses March of the Spoons. The icon kit is actually called the Garage in the game's code. And I don't know what it is, but that name is just... what? The game's main font is different depending on your graphics
But I feel like Garage is a cool name, no?
setting. High quality uses Helvetica, but mobile and anything else uses
Garage kind of goes.
Aller. The most notable difference is the lowercase g. If you use hacks to set an object's scale to a negative number, the hitbox almost completely disappears. This doesn't work for every object, but it's a good chunk of them. The background trigger used to have a tint ground option, which also changes the color of the ground to whatever you select. This was removed when the color trigger was reworked in 2.1, as you can achieve the same effect with the copy color option. There's only one playable demon level in Geometry Dash World, and it's 9 circles. This is because the levels in World are picked from past daily levels, and 9 circles was the daily level on April Fool's 2020.
Yo, W, that's my current artist. Wait, so I'm real as heck.
If you think that a consistent schedule is the key to being popular on YouTube, just remember that RobTop has more subscribers than pretty much all of your favorite content creators. There's a handful of Minecraft
Well, yeah, because I do think that the key to being successful as a content creator, I do think, is consistency if nobody knows who the hell you are. But RobTop has a whole freaking dynasty of one of the most popular mobile games. I would argue the reason why RobTop has so many subscribers isn't because he makes a banger YouTube video. It's because he's freaking Rob Topala who made Geometry Dash. Am I crazy? It's the same reason why freaking Tom Brady has so many YouTube subscribers. What are we talking about?
YouTubers that he's still yet to beat, but he's still ahead of the official Minecraft channel, so that's cool. Oh my god, we're done. If you're still watching the video at this
Oh yeah, he is Justin Bieber, you're right.
point, congratulations, you're free now. Hopefully that was all the useless
I'm free?
information about Geometry Dash that
Just like GD Light. A. Sorry.
you could ever ask for. Maybe you knew some of them, maybe you didn't. I'd like to hope that you thought this was interesting, but if you made it this far, I guess that means you found it cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to drop any thoughts or facts of your own in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, which, knowing myself, will probably be just as useless.
What? Don't be so hard on yourself, GD Cole. You make a great YouTube video. A lot of people, they find value in it, myself included. If anybody gave me a test on some of the information I just learned in this video, I would fail every single question. But it was fun to experience. So WReact as always, chat. Be sure to this was a video that was suggested by our community, so keep on suggesting videos for me to react to. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye. Oh,